guys. Alright, so today's look is going to be this kind of golden, green, bronze, multi-dimensional, and semi-Arabic inspired eye. I just decided to sit down at my desk and play with some makeup, and this is what I created. So if you like it, know how to do it, keep on watching. Alright, so I started off with a piece of tape. Now I'm going to take a primer. This is my soft ochre paint pot from MAC. I'm just going to place that all over my lid. All the way up to my brow and into my brow. Taking my Real Techniques buffing brush with whatever powders that's left on it, and just to make sure the primer is set in place to ensure the longevity of my eyeshadow. Alright, there we go. Alright, so to start out, I'm taking a color called Brulee. It's this color right here. It's just a very light, neutral shadow. Just a light neutral shadow with a big fluffy brush, and I'm just placing this underneath my brow. I'm going to start giving myself my highlight just so it doesn't get muddied, and I'm switching to a more firm brush. So I'm taking a color called Femme Noir, like a dark blackened forest green. I'm just going to be placing this with a very light hand. This look doesn't have any kind of really hard edges other than the liner down here, so we want to keep everything nice and soft. So I'm taking just a little bit of the product on the end of the brush, and right where the tape is, I'm just going to start feathering it in and making a very soft line and blowing it out a little bit. Making it very small at the end and a little bit thicker through the lash line. Just like that. You're going to want to stop right about there on your eye. You don't want to go too far in because we're going to be layering colors. We just want to kind of create that line because I'm not going to be using any eyeliner on the upper lid. All the eyeliner's on the bottom. It's just going to have the shape from the eyeshadow. So it's fine. I'm going over top of that with Humid eyeshadow. Just a dark green. This one has a little bit of shimmer in there. The first one was matte. This one has shimmer. So it's going to give it a really unique texture. So with a little bit on my brush, I'm going to go right over top of what I just did. And I'm going to go slightly back as well. And we're going a little bit further onto the lid than we did before. I'm going with a color called Quark. It's just a mid-tone brown with a fluffy brush as well. And I'm going to start shading out my crease area just very lightly. More color, of course, towards the inner part of my eye. But then the rest just very light. This whole look is going to be very light-handed. My fluffy brush with the color called Amber Lights. It's just a really shimmery bronze gold color. Taking a little bit on there. And I'm going to be patting this. If I look straight into the mirror, I'm going to be patting that right here, right where my lid and my crease kind of meet. I'm just going to kind of buff it on the center of my eye. You can look down if you have to. And then you just want to kind of give yourself a nice layer of it right through this part of your crease. Not too far in, not too much on the lid. You just want to kind of do it more into the crease. Now we're going to go back to our greens. So now I'm going to be taking a color called Sassy Grass, which is a matte mid-tone green. And I'm going to be putting this, again, I'm going to be layering this color by the eye. And I'm going to bring it over top of all the shadows. But this time we're not going to bring it on the lash line. We're actually going to bring it through the crease just a little bit. So you can take that line and blend it out very softly. And by that edge, just kind of feather it out. And very light-handed on the brush. Not too much pressure. We're not packing on color. We're just blending, giving ourselves a little bit of green all down there. Now I'm taking Brulee on that same brush, the fluffy brush. I'm going to look down, I'm going to kind of glance down, and I'm going to pat this color right here, right in between the gold and where the green starts on the lid. I'm going to take a little detailing brush with a matte black eyeshadow, and now I'm going to start giving myself lots of black through here. So all I'm going to do is start right back here on my eye, follow my lash line, and then I'm going to build it up. I'm not going to dip my brush back in black at all. This is all I'm going to use. I'm just going to use what's on my brush and give myself a nice soft gradation. But I'm going to bring it up a little bit further and over. Again, not going really too much through here. We want to keep most of that black on the inside of our eye, which is usually the exact opposite of what you want to do in a traditional makeup look. But I like breaking the rules because I'm a rebel without a cause. I'm going to take a little small brush with that Amber Lights color, the one that we used in the crease. I'm actually going to look straight to the mirror again right where I have the crease gold, I'm going to be putting on the lower lash line, so right through here. You want it kind of strong, so build it up a little bit, but you want to keep it very tight towards the lash line. You don't want to bring it down too far. Alright, just like that. Taking the little brush that we had the black, and we're just going to go on either side of the gold with the black. So a little bit through here, and a little bit on the end here. Just so it kind of has these three little marks kind of going on. Now taking an eyeliner, I'm using my Kat Von D one. I'm going to kind of give myself this little kind of pointed beginning and end. Alright, so you just want to create kind of two little points going down. You want to take some black eyeshadow and you just want to smooth it all out. You don't want it to be too rough. Taking another little brush with that sassy grass color that we used from before, that really bright green. And we're just going to go pop it right underneath the gold. So right through here. Just going to give ourselves a nice little green highlight. I'm taking MAC's Reflect Bronze Glitter. And you want to go right underneath the lashes. Right where that bronze was. Reflects bronze again, and we're just going to kind of put it right where the bronzy gold is in the crease as well. So we're not going to put on the lid, just above it. And we're just going to add a little bit of that golden fleck. Now I'm taking a little bit of a white cream. This is actually a NYX Jumbo pencil that I depotted. Taking a little bit of that NYX pencil on a little tiny script brush. I'm just going to highlight the inside of my eye and the out part of my eye. So right through here, we're just going to give ourselves a little bit. It's okay if it's messy. We're going to blend it out. All I'm doing is kind of making a point on the inner part of my eye. Okay, so I contoured today with a little bit of Weekend Cream Bronzer. For a cheek color, I used a little bit of Devil, which is that bright orange one right there. It's super pretty. And then as a highlight, I always like to highlight my skin because I only use powder foundation. So I like to give my skin a little bit of like a shine or like a shimmer. So for that, I used a little bit of By Candlelight from MAC. My lips today, I used a little bit of Oak lip liner, which is just a neutral brown. And then I used a little bit of Sheer Seduction lipstick. And then I topped it off with a little bit of Nougat, which is a Bobbi Brown gloss. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I'll see you next time.